Vagabundo's port side. You can see the Harkin roller filler. This is my water catcher. I've got six gallon water jugs. My bike usually down below, but when I'm in port, I go ahead and use it just about every day. This is the Dodger Bimini fishing poles. That piece of wood is where Freddy sits when we're sailing. And there is Bruno. Bruno is the hydrovane. He is a mechanical self-steering autopilot. Okay, from the back you can see the swim ladder. The piece of wood there is where Freddy sits, the motor. And here you have the hydrovane, and his name is Bruno, and that's a mechanical self-steering wind vane. And then I've got another anchor off the back, that's a Danforth. Then you can see I have two fishing poles. And you see the solar panel. Solar panel is held on with straps. And the reason why I've done that is that it can move it from side to side. And here you go, I've got the better look at the Dodger, and then the panel in between, and then the Bimini. Okay, welcome to Vagabundo's cockpit. We'll just take a scroll up this way. Sail cover, Bimini. You can see the radar and the radar deflector so that people can see Vagabundo. This is the automatic light I was telling you about, that you push it and you can find your boat at night or for security reasons. Okay, well here's the wheel, and this is the autopilot here. Compass. Compass has all been rebuilt. This is a GPS map 521. I have the chips for the Eastern and the Western Caribbean. Here's the control panel, gauges. This is the autopilot right here, the brain. It's an ST4000 Plus Raymarine autopilot. These are Lumar number 40 self-tailing winches. And then you can see all the lines coming back here so that you can raise the sails. I've got single line reefing. Here's the entrance. This is a Raymarine ST60 depth gauge. And there's the grill, there's the Magma grill. The anchor I was talking about, if you get in trouble, it's all ready to go. Just throw it overboard if you're in a channel, lose a motor or something like that. And there's your life sling. Alright. Here's a little table. And this actually folds down. Let's go ahead and go aboard, take a look around. Okay, this is a light, LED light. It's night sensitive, so it just turns on automatically. I leave that on all the time. Water catcher. And solar panel. And here's another Lumar winch. What this does is hoist up the dinghy to put it on deck when you're doing a crossing. And there's a whisker pole. And another look this way. Okay, well, that's about all I can tell you there. Okay, let's go in and check out Vagabundo's interior. One of the nice design features is the amount of headroom that is available here. I'm 6 feet, gives me about another 4 inches, so plenty of headroom. Let's go ahead and start off with the galley. Here's the galley. Got 2 stoves. propane stove, 2-burner, and the original alcohol stove. You got your storage for spices and things like that, and food. Here is the old ice box. I use it for storage now. Here, this is the water filter, so purified drinking water. I have fire extinguishers. And moving over here, this is the refrigerator that I installed. This has 3 inches of foam all the way around it to increase efficiency. This is a 4.3 cubic foot, 12 volt, makes ice in 7 hours. Pretty sweet, very, very important. Okay, and here we have is the control units. This one controls the solar panel and which controls the amount of electricity going into the batteries, keeping them charged. This one here is a fume detector, so if you got any problems with a leak or something like that, this little sensor down below will go ahead and alert you, and tell you that you got a problem. Anyway, coming over here is the seating area. Got lights, 12 volts. Got 3 of those all around the boat. Here's more storage area for your boat. Everything is storage underneath here, okay? All of these have storage. This is the main area, settee. This is a sliding table. Allows for easy access all the way around. Again, more storage everywhere. This whole area drops down and makes a nice bed for your guest. As you can see, this is all my sailing books. As I've told you, I never was a sailor. I just learned by reading and asking questions. Over here you have the control panels. This is your electrical on and off, all your switches, battery checks. I have a Sony CD player radio with a remote control. Okay. Also have, of course, the VHF. Vagabundo is totally equipped with all the required safety gear from U.S. Coast Guard. This is my garage where I keep all my bikes and kite gear and stuff like that. Also, what I have here is a antenna and a fob, and what this does is activates a light out on the deck. So if you're coming back at night in your dinghy and you got 100 boats in the harbor, you can go ahead and hit this button and it'll turn a light on, and believe me, it really, really helps. And then if you're in bed and you hear something outside, you can go ahead and hit it and the light will come on. Another advantage to this is that when guests come, you go ahead and hit the button and boom, they've got a really nice light to go ahead and get on your boat. Okay, so that's about it for that. Let's go ahead and check out the motor. Motor's really easy. Just go ahead and take the stairs off right here and open it up. This motor is a 2QM15. That's a Yanmar 2-cylinder diesel engine. Okay, 15 horsepower. I've religiously changed the oil every 100 hours, done all the maintenance on it myself, and runs great. It's about all I can tell you with that, and let's go ahead and move on. Okay, this is the V-berth. As you can see, it's got 4 inches of foam here. Nice spot. Got speakers, and the speakers are there to go ahead and watch a movie in bed. Lights and hatchway. Okay, last but not least is the head. As you can see, it's fairly big. I put some hooks in here. Light. This head right here is a U.S. Coast Guard approved head. It has a storage tank down below, and it has a pump out facility. It also has a Y valve with the pump, hand manual pump. Got a shower, water, and storage. More storage. That's about all I can tell you on that. And of course I've got a little solar fan, and that brings in air into the head area. Okay, this here is Freddy, and Freddy is a 8 horsepower 2-stroke Yamaha outboard motor from 2009. As you can see, he's got a strap on top. That's to go ahead and lift it into the boat. He's on a 10-foot fiberglass dinghy, and as you can see, there's an anchor. You've got your oars. Also in the front is the fuel tank and the security cable. This boat is really nice to row, but when you're anchored a distance away or there's a lot of wind, it's best to put the motor on.